Look, guys, I'm going to level with you. Women absolutely know that they can get free meals and free drinks from guys and all other kinds of things to get guys to do for them because of this simp culture and simp society that we live in. However, that doesn't mean that you should be constantly afraid that women are going to use you. But I do understand that a lot of you guys are afraid and you don't know if you're being used by women. I'm going to address that in this video, and I'm going to flip your mindset on this so you stop being a bitch. So, first of all, worrying about a woman using you is the victim mindset. I know you might not think so. I know you might think this is how modern women are and all of this bullshit. Believe me, I've heard all of it, but it's not true. Regardless of how you package it, it is the victim mindset to be worried about someone victimizing you. I talked about in a lot of videos about Arnold Schwarzenegger getting kicked in the back. And when they asked him about it, what did he say? He said, "Oh, did someone kick me? I thought someone bumped into me." He acted like they didn't do anything to him. They fucking flew into his back and drop kicked him. But he's not going to give them the satisfaction of making him a victim because he's a real man. I know a lot of people have different opinions about Arnold because of the whole stuff that went on. But regardless of that, in this context, the example here is what's relevant. So stop making yourself a victim. You cannot think in terms of women can use you. If you're worried about that, then you are weak. A strong man does not worry about being used by women. And here's the other thing about this from the financial perspective. First of all, if you ask a woman out on a date, you should be going out to do some activity on a date, whatever, even going for a drink for you because you enjoy it. So don't think about she's using you. You're going out to have a good time. This is the frame that you're coming from, and you've invited her along. And if you invite someone along to have a good time with you, of course, as the fucking G that you are, you pay for it. Not because you're trying to get anything from them, not because you're investing in them, but because that's just who you are, because it doesn't fucking matter, because you like to have a good time and have people eat good food and have good drink, and that's what you do, and you don't need anything back. Now, if you're worried about a $60 dinner, a $100 dinner, if that's a lot of money for you, click the link down below. Let's book a call, because we need to talk, because you are not in the financial place you need to be. So click the link down below. Let's jump on a free 15-minute call, and let's talk about this. But regardless, this isn't about the money. It's about the mindset. And if you have the wrong mindset about this, guys, I don't know what I can do. I can't help you because you're going to get used because you're seeing it that way. Which brings me to the second point here, which is this. Look, you need to worry not about women using you, but about becoming a top 1% man, a high value man. If you're a high value man, guess what? Think about it. Let's imagine you're a perfect guy, like the perfect version of yourself. You're rich, you have a lot of money, you are dressed impeccably, you have chiseled features, you have a ripped physique, you're ambitious, successful, the best man on this fucking planet that a woman would want to be with. Now imagine you ask a girl to go out on a date and she's like, "Oh, I'm going to use this guy. I want a free meal." Who's the sucker? If her agenda is to use you and you're this guy, she's dumb. Let her use you. Let her think that she's getting a free meal. She's dumb. Hard pass on her. So think about that. If you're worried about her using you, what does it say about you? If you're this top 1% guy, then there's no way that someone could use you. That's the frame I have. If a girl's going out with me, she just won the lottery. She's so lucky to be going out with me. If she's gonna then like try and just get a dinner or whatever, I think it's laughable, and you should too. So if you're worried about her using you, it says a lot about you. You have to have a higher esteem of yourself. I talk about having delusions of grandeur. You need to think that you're better than you are. I think I'm better than I am. I think I'm a God walking amongst men. Now, I'm not saying this to be arrogant. I'm saying it because it makes me live up to that standard. If I think that I must be the fucking best, then I have to live up to that. I don't feel entitled. I don't think that the world owes me anything or that I deserve anything just for existing. I think that I am so fucking good that I have to prove it every day, and I have to be the man that I expect from myself. That is the key. The last thing here. Women cannot use a guy they respect. This is your biggest filter. If you're in an interaction with a girl and she shows you disrespect, she does not respect you, cut her loose. Do not tolerate it at all. It's impossible for her to use you and respect you at the same time. Does that make sense? She has to disrespect you in order to use you. There's no girl on this planet that could use you without disrespecting you in some way. She's going to be disrespecting your time. She's going to be disrespecting who you are as a man, insulting you, doing something. If you have a high level of respect for yourself and you do not allow yourself to be disrespected, if you create those boundaries, there's no way that a woman can use you because she would have to disrespect you to do that. Now, if you want to watch a video that is completely relevant to this, watch this video next. I did this video on why alpha males have a low tolerance for women. This should be you.